It would really be nice. I would really just be tickled and thrilled and ecstatic if we could stop giving up the first goal of the game.
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
Puck drop. And 3, 2, 1.
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
Alright, so we got the Sabres this afternoon. I was going to say tonight, but we got the Sabres this afternoon, 1 o'clock. By the way, I saw my dad made a comment on Facebook, and I saw my brother just texted me, and there are afternoon playoff games, guys. Last year, Game 4, Panthers Lightning, 12:30 in the afternoon. So don't get your hopes up too high. There are afternoon playoff games. Now, speaking of the playoffs, with 2 points today, we can be the first team in the NHL actually to clinch a playoff spot. That's nice. Spencer Knight's in net. The only lineup change is Mammon draws out and Joe Thornton draws in, and I can't believe that I'm saying this, but I actually agree with that. Not that Thornton has looked great, but Thornton has looked decent, and Mammon has looked like invisible. He's the biggest invisible man I've ever seen in my life. It's like you can see the uniform skating around. It's like this huge Panther uniform skating around, but he doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything bad, just doesn't do anything. So let Joe play. What the hell? Why not? Every time he plays, he's got points when he plays. Oddly enough. So, all right. Could we just not start the game off by losing 6-2? Huh? Could we actually? I know. I'm thinking out loud here. Could we score first? How about that? When was the last time we scored first? And then how many times have we scored first in like the last 10 games? Because it ain't much. It ain't been much. It's been bad. So could we please just take care of that? Do not take this team lightly. Come out. We don't have to come out on fire. Just come out not looking like ass. That would be better than yesterday. So it's 1-0 Buffalo. Well, they don't look like ass. Look, Spencer Knight looks good. He's made some nice saves. The defense is All right. Now, the goal was nobody's fault. The Gudis was in good position. It was just a crazy good deflection. There was nothing anybody could do. But in terms of giving up chances, we're giving up quick chances. It's not like teams are getting into the zone and getting possession and we can't clear the puck. It's like, maybe the puck's bouncing a little bit. Maybe it's a little puck luck. Maybe we're just not playing a hard enough style. Who did I see it? What did I see? I saw somebody get the puck on their stick. I forget who it was. Damn it. Anyway, the point is that I'm seeing a lot of attempted outlet passes by the Panthers. They're so soft. We are trying these outlet passes soft to the middle of the ice. What is this? Little League? What are we doing? We use the boards, especially against the team that's not good on the road in the afternoon. You just want to get out with your 2 points. Use the boards. You guys know this already. Why are we trying ticky-tack soft passes into the middle of the ice that keep getting intercepted? I forget who it was, but it may as well just be everybody. No, it was Giroux. That's right. Now I remember. I was going to say it may as well be everybody but Barkov, but it was Giroux. In the offense or defensive zone, less than pleased. I'm not going to lie. I gave him the 3 and the 4 and how many games, I don't know here. I mean, he doesn't look bad, but he doesn't look like a guy other than the face-off circle. And let's just put it that way. We gave up the first-round pick for the face-off circle. I should just stop myself. I know he's not here to score a ton of goals, but the last couple games, the rest of his game hasn't been great. The passes are soft. He's not shooting when he needs to. Fine, keep winning in the face-off circle. But let's just be real. In terms of this team, that's what we gave up the first-round pick for. Maybe eventually he'll pick it up if he ever could get one in the net. We got 7 yesterday, and he's got 0 still. So, other than that, Bennett takes an elbow to the nose. He's got a broken nose, I'm sure. It looked like it. I mean, he got whacked pretty good. He went to the locker room. He didn't come back. But it's hockey. If it's just a broken nose and there's no other, no concussion or anything like that, I expect to see him back. Lundell got absolutely plastered. He came back though, so that's a good thing because you can lose one. We can lose one of these guys, but 2, it starts to get a little bit crazy. All right, it's 1-0. So we got to do this thing again, where we're going to have the waves of energy in the second period. We'll score 4 goals. Right? Right? Alright, so we don't get 4 goals. We only get 3 goals on 22 shots in the second period. It's 3-1. Looks good. Feels good. Gustav Forsling. Since they put him with Uyghur, like Stu has been asking, he's got like 14 goals and 95 assists in the 3 games that it's been, or however many games it's been. He's been ridiculous. Tonight, he hits the post, then he missed the goal, then absolute beautiful. You gotta watch the replay. He's just looking at the goalie, completely just looking at the goalie, and he just passes it right off to Duclair. Completely no look pass, right on Duclair's stick. Boom, the puck's in the back of the net. It's 3-1. Just what beautiful depth this team has. All right, 20 minutes away from becoming the first NHL team to clinch the playoff spot, but we got bigger fish to fry. We want the conference, we want the cup, we want the whole thing. But for now, let's just take 2 points. 2 nice points. All right. Let's just keep clapping. We'll just keep clapping. We are in the playoffs. Yes, not that we didn't think that was happening, but still, it's nice to be the first team to clinch the playoffs. It will also be nice to be the only team not eliminated from the playoffs. You see? You see what I'm saying there? All right, so what did we do? Well, we look like a team that played yesterday in the third period. All right, I'm not going to make too many excuses. We won the game. You know, these teams that are at the bottom of the standings keep saying that they're going to play hard. We got up 4-1, and we kind of wanted to just, have our libations and take the rest of the day off, and we really, it almost cost us. So Spencer and I had to make some nice saves, definitely down the stretch in the third period. So you got to give him credit. That's both years, 2 years in a row now. It's been Spencer and I on the ice when we clinched a playoff spot. It's interesting. He's playing really, really well. He's playing really, really, really well. And I'm still waiting to see Bobrovsky have a nice playoff caliber streak of 4 or 5 games in a row. Still waiting for that. All right, now, what do we see? The defense. Look, Uyghur Forsling is the pair. Okay? Uyghur Forsling is better than Uyghur Ekblad. It just is. They blend. Look at Forsling since he's got put with Uyghur. That's the answer to the question. All right? And look at Uyghur. He's made what? Maybe 2 mistakes? Really? Since Forsling? I mean, Uyghur was making 2 a period. Okay? The mistakes have been cut way down. Uyghur got a goal. Forsling's got 3 goals? 4 goals? I mean, that's the pair. That's got to be the pair. And then when Ekblad comes back, put Montour up top with him. I would like to see that. And I know it's not the whole lefty-righty thing, but I'd be interested to see. Montour's good. Montour's good. All right. Jumbo Joe didn't score. Okay. But he doesn't look bad out there. I mean, somehow he keeps up with the play. And I like having him out there because he can possess that puck behind the net, and he does feed guys. So I got no complaints with him out there on the ice. It's just still interested to see, if we bring up any like Deanisenko, Heponiemi for the playoff run. What else did we see? So Duke got the 2. Then he took a really, 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 really stupid penalty. Whoever the player was shoved him, and Duke just hangs, hauls off and whacks the guy with his stick, and he's arguing about it, and it's like you can't slash the guy right in front of the referee. You just can't do it. And then what they do, the poor Buffalo fans, right? They don't have much to cheer for, right? And it's 4-3, and they're thinking, hey, how about it's us? How about we come back on the Panthers? And not only do they get one penalty called against them, but then it's a 5-on-3. They had to pull the goalie after we scored on the 5-on-3 just to make it 5-on-5, and then Alexander Barkov. What are we going to do with this guy? I know you don't like empty net goals, but you have to put that puck in the net, Alexander. Come on, what are we doing? There's like 30 seconds left, 20 seconds left, whatever it was, and he's like 20 feet from the net, and he just passes it off to the side. Now, I was hoping maybe it was Giroux off to the side, but it wasn't. So, Giroux got, another 2 assists? So, as an assist guy, great. As a face-off guy, great. I'm beginning to wonder if he will play his 1,000th game with the Panthers, and he still hasn't scored a goal. The guy can't, and he's not even shooting at this point. They can't even say he's snake bit. Now, he's just playing, I complained about him after the first period because his passes and his clearing attempts weren't great. So then he got an assist, and then he got another assist. So I'm just going to keep bitching until he scores, because eventually the dude's got to score a goal. And I still say once he scores, the floodgates will open. Please, right? So, all right. Nice weekend. It's good that the sun is still out. Everybody can go have their Sunday afternoon barbecue, go swim in the pool, whatever. Not here, though. It's still like 45 degrees. The pool is still covered. We get like, by the time we uncover the pool here, it may be by the 3rd week of June is really where you could jump in and be like, all right, it's warm enough. And then by the end of August, it's usually starting to get too cold. It sucks. It's what it is. It sucks. There's no way around it. All right, nice big fat 4-point weekend. Jonathan Huberdeau is now the all-time leader for points in the season by a Florida Panther. Now, if you look at the list, it's like Huberdeau, Barkov, Bure, Huberdeau, Bar. There's like 3 guys on the list, right? But still, congratulations to him. I told you guys he was going to get 100 points at the beginning of the season. I said either him or Bennett was getting 100. I'll be honest, I thought maybe it would be Bennett, but it's Huberdeau. Beautiful thing. You got to love to see it. So we've got all these nice accolades, and we've clinched the playoffs, and all of that. That's great. I'm gonna say something just a wee bit controversial here, just because that'd be a good test to see who's watching at the end anyway. I said this in my article for the Patreon people today. I just mentioned it earlier. I'm still waiting to see Bobrovsky put together 4 or 5 straight games where he's played like 5 straight games and he's played really, really well. Okay, not without having Knight be in the in between there, right? So like 5 straight games with Bobrovsky, giving up, playing playoff Vezina Bob hockey. That's on one hand. On the other hand, Knight has been consistently really, really good since he came back. Now, I know, I'm going to start some shit here. I don't care. What the hell? I know that the theory is you go with one goaltender, and you have to go with one goaltender to win a cup. But that has not always been the case. Just ask Fleury and Murray in Pittsburgh, okay? It can happen. It can happen. I just feel good about Spencer Knight. And a lot of those shots tonight on those quick giveaways in front of the net, Knight made those saves today, and Bob didn't make them yesterday. Now, the game before that, Bobrovsky looked like Vezina Bob, out of his freaking mind, right? Like Stu told me that's the best he's ever seen him. Then he looked like he looked yesterday. I don't know. Would I rather give... I'm not. I remain unconvinced. I've seen Bobrovsky's playoff record. I've seen how he's played this year. He's definitely been better. This has definitely been the best year he's had with us. Not complaining about that. But Spencer Knight ain't chopped liver either. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm sure there's going to be at least 3 people calling me Cocoa Puffs in the comments. And that's fine, because that means you watched to the end. So I'm good with that. All right, guys. This was Good Stu, and I'll be back with you all in the morning. And then we're back at it Tuesday, man. I'm going to be trying to start to knock out daily content as we come up. You know, daily content other than the games, I should say. As we come up to the playoffs. Was it 13 games left? 13 games left, man, and then that's it. Come May, and hopefully well into June, we'll still be here.